The next part of the evening, I would like to grab everyone's attention because I think it's a moment that deserves everyone's attention. This time last year, we were captivated up on stage by the strength of Corey "Homicide" Williams. He stood on the stage in a level of pain that none of us will ever truly know. And he told us that at that stage, he was taking it one day at a time. Forever the optimist, he told us all that he would win the fight. And until the very end, he believed that. And I speak on behalf of all of us when I say it is just not the same without Corey around. We miss him tonight. We think about him every day. And I know tonight that he will be watching down. Corey, we love you. To pay tribute to Corey, a man who sat at the overtime desk with him for 7 years, he called some of the biggest moments in NBL history alongside him in commentary. And most importantly, like all of us, he just loved him. We know him as the general manager of the Next Stars program, and we know him as an NBL commentator. But tonight, we know him as a friend of Corey "Homicide" Williams, Liam Santamaria.
Thanks, Jack. 9 months ago, the NBL family, the global basketball community, lost a bright, shining star. As a player, Corey "Homicide" Williams was a killer. Too fast to stay in front of, too strong and skilled to slow down. MVP of the league in 2010. As a commentator and an analyst, Corey was an entertainer. He was an agitator, a motivator, and as my colleagues over there somewhere will attest, great fun to work with. I can tell you he absolutely loved doing that job of calling NBL games. He used to say, "Liam, we've got the best job in the world." I was like, best? He was like, "No, man, because we don't care who wins." He's like, as a player, especially as an import, you're judged on the wins and the losses. As a coach, as a GM, as a CEO, you've really got to win. I was like, "Yeah, and owners?" He was like, "No, man, don't worry about the owners. You and I are never going to be owners." But he was like, "In our job, it doesn't matter who wins the game." And I can remember him saying, "In fact, I've got it better than everybody. I don't even need to be right." But man, if he was fun to work with, Corey was even more fun to watch. I've often thought, as Jack alluded to before, over the course of this crazy season, I wish Corey had been here for this. Like, imagine just for a second if he'd been commentating the night when Bryce had 59, what that would have sounded like. He would have been saying, "I told you, gays." Kendrick, mate, he would have absolutely loved calling you, the way you go about it, having those games of 30 and 10, Taron Armstrong's triple-double, just the growth of the league as a whole, how much Corey had to do with that and would have reveled in it. And we know how much he loved pumping up the young guys. I've been thinking how much he would have loved calling Karim Lopez. There's a lot of love for Corey in the room. Anita, your dress tonight is absolutely spectacular. I love the tribute. To his partner, Philly, thank you so much for being here tonight. We continue to send you our love. And to his daughters, Bella and Gabby, may you both continue to grow with your father's strength and courage running through your veins. He was taken way too soon. Corey, mate, we miss you.
I look emotional because I am. I talk loud because that's what I do. But I'm telling you, get focused because it's going to get real as soon as you touch the town. Get in the weight room. It is not a game. This is not a cupcake league.
But you just got to let people know.
This ain't a cupcake league.
This ain't no cupcake league, man. I told you, stop going in the paint. This is the #1 pick in the draft.
It's our man, Corey. Talk about the arousal levels. They are going through the roof.
At the end of the day, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will.
Guys, notice there's 7 guys here for security. We've got a cast of thousands here. What's going on in here?
You gotta keep them on their toes, coach. Gotta keep them on their toes.
I don't even know what to say. All you do is blood my balls is just my. Look, do you hear me? Do you hear? I can't even talk when it comes to the Sydney Kings. Games, meltdown. Every game is a meltdown.
This is one, man. This is one right now.
We're not gonna sit here and violate or disrespect or think any different. That is greatness, what Bryce Cotton is doing.
I'm pulling that game tomorrow. I'm coming for you, Bryce Cotton. I hope you bring your game.
Here's Cotton, step back, got fouled. And one. Oh, he's had a crack at Corey. Oh, it's on. You've just been owned, my friend. Owned by the reigning MVP. That was right back at you.
Oh, man. Think about it, man. Like, I'm not Ozzy. I'm a visitor here who's calling this place home, you know what I mean? And I'm eternally grateful. The NBL family, because that's what we are. We are a family.
No one promoted and pushed for the competition's younger players more than Corey. So it's fitting that our next award is the Champion Next Gen Award. And as a reminder,